Good evening, everyone. I know this is a little unusual, but thanks to some finagling with my schedule, I have most of the rest of the weekend free outside of some personal errands and other things that I just need to get done. But for the most part, I am almost completely done with my other job, and I'm just kind of waiting for my time there to run out, as it were. So I decided to go ahead and do a surprise stream for you all. And we're going to be diving into a game that is one of my personal favorites. Like, easily, this series is pretty much like one of my top five all time. So, if you didn't guess from like watching my Twitter, if you have been keeping up with it, we are gonna be kind of like hitching a ride onto a DeLorean and taking a bit of a blast to the past. Hi, Stacy. Good to have you in the stream. But yes, we are kind of diving way back. Like, I know that we did Ratchet and Clank recently, and we finished that one. That was back in the PS2 area. We are diving a little bit deeper this time. We are going to go ahead and do a run. We're going to see how far we can get, actually. I should be able to get through at least the first entry of the series, but we are going to be going back and tracking down the original Blue Bomber himself, MegaMan. This is a series that is near and dear to my heart. In fact, the original MegaMan came out the year I was born. So, this one has a bit of a personal, like, connection to me in a sense. Mega Man is also a bit unique in that Capcom, the production company that basically like created Mega Man and a lot of other famous titles that I'm sure many of you are huge fans of, but Mega Man was Capcom's first foray into a game that was made specifically for the home console. Back in Japan, the original NES system, as we know of it here, was originally called the Famicom, the family computer, as it were. And Capcom, up until this point, had made primarily nothing but arcade games. And some of the arcade games in its repertoire up to that point were pretty popular, especially in Japan. And Capcom had been making video games pretty much like since 1983 was when their first title came out. And this one came out a little bit after that in 1987. I cannot remember the exact date, but Mega Man was Capcom's first like journey into the home console market, and it was not as successful as they had hoped. To be fair, the original Mega Man is kind of hard. Those of you who watched my Ratchet and Clank streams probably heard me mention at least once, probably more than that, that some series, like the first entry in the series, usually has a huge difficulty spike. Ratchet and Clank had it, and Mega Man is the like original like progenitor of that stereotype. Like compared to later entries in the series, Mega Man 1 is flippin' hard. Like not as hard as like say Contra or Ninja Gaiden per se, but it does have a bit of a difficulty spike just because some of the stuff that many fans of the series are used to, such as like energy tanks, the slide mechanic, the rush coil, and the rush adapters and all that. Many of those like staples to the series did not show up until at least the second or third games. And in the first one, you had none of that. You had to do the entire thing from scratch. Every single stage you go to, you have to do essentially on a single life bar and pray that you get health drops from the enemies. So there's a good chance that I am going to die a lot in this game. But then again, you guys probably like to see that. You probably like to see me just sit here and just go every time that I either miscalculate a jump or I get completely ambushed by an enemy that I'm like, wait, where did he come from? But yes, MegaMan is the progenitor of the first game super hard stereotype. So with that being said, let's see if we can't fire this baby up. And I do have the MegaMan Legacy Collection, both of them on Steam, which will allow us to do all of the original titles. Later on, I do want to do the X series from my Switch, because I do have the MegaMan X collection on my Switch, and I do want to do that one because personally, I actually enjoy the X series more. Believe it or not, I grew up with the original, but I always had more of an appeal for the X games, just because of the deeper storyline that you get with the X series. Which, considering my taste in games, that really should not come to a surprise to a lot of you. Because, as you know, I am a story-driven person. I enjoy games that have a lot of lore behind them. And Mega Man has some pretty deep lore, especially once you start getting into a spin-off game. Like Battle Network, Star Force, stuff like that. They actually just recently announced for Nintendo that they are bringing the Battle Network collection to the Switch, which I never played the Battle Network series, but I have been curious about it. So there is a chance that I might potentially look into that. I did play a bit of the Star Force series when it was on the DS, and I actually enjoyed that a lot. And from what I understand, Battle Network's gameplay is very similar. So I might actually take a gander at that one and look into getting the Battle Network series whenever it comes out. But for now, let's pull up some original Mega Man. Oh boy, that's a little loud. Flashing lights are... Now, this is my first time firing this up, so we'll go ahead and go to the options and controls. Let's see. Version. Okay, so you got two different versions here. You got Mega Man, which is the Western name for this character. Rockman is actually his original name. In Japan, he is known as Rockman. Mega Man was literally the name they came up with specifically for Western audiences. So CPU speed, yeah, let's run turbo just so we get some better graphical integration here. Button configuration. Okay, so jump, fire. Okay, so my right bumper is the pause and select. That'll work just fine. Actually, let's make the left bumper my select. That'll probably be easier for me. And start, that's pretty obvious. Auto fire, probably won't use that too much. I do want to make it a little bit of a challenge. Options menu will be my actual select. And then rewind will be the right bumper. Alright, so we will save and exit. Screen mode window full. I kind of like it like this actually, so this works. We'll keep VSync on, whatever that is. Now we do have a challenges thing here, so I might look into that later at the end of the stream, just to see what is going on with that, because I do like me some challenges. So as you see, the original Legacy Collection is split into 2 parts. Your first one has the first 6 games, which were all on the NES. So this one has Mega Man, number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Naming convention is a little basic, I know, but remember, this was back in the original heyday of video games. They were pretty basic all around. So with that being said, let's fire up Mega Man number 1. What's the database? Oh, it actually gives you some ideas on some of the characters. So like, you have Mega Man. Mega Man's original name when he was first created was Rock. He was originally a robot that was created for household chores, and he was an assistant to Dr. Light, who was his creator. When Dr. Light's former assistant, Dr. Wily, turned rogue and began attacking the world and trying to conquer everything, Rock volunteered himself to be converted into a fighting robot that was built for combat. So Dr. Light actually converted Rock from a assistant and household cleaning robot into what we now know as Mega Man. He was given an arm cannon, which its basic name is the arm cannon, but once you get up into like Mega Man 4, it becomes known as the Mega Buster, and that is the name that it is mostly known by most of the fandom now. And Rock did have a sister, her name is Roll. She was also a household cleaning robot, and for the most part, she has remained in that role. Pun totally intended, but she has remained at that position and works as a primary assistant to Dr. Light. And then Mega Man does have a brother as well, but we will not see him until I believe the 3rd game. So we probably won't dive too much into that. So for now, let's see if we can't fire this up. See, return to the game. Save complete. Return to game. Here we go. This was the original title screen. This is all you had. No music, no nothing. Just the title card. And you press start. This soundtrack takes me back. It was a pretty basic formula. This first game originally had 6 Robot Masters. The original idea was to have 8, but only 7 were originally created before production was complete. And they actually went with just 6. The 7th Robot Master that their design was finished was called Bondman, as in like adhesive bond, like glue, for instance. I cannot remember if I ever saw an actual like design art for him, but I would have to look that up. But he was like a 7th Robot Master that was originally created for this game, and unfortunately they only ended up going with 6 because production completed before they actually were able to finish all of that. So they ended up going with just 6. Later games, they do go with the original idea of 8, and you do get 8 Robot Masters for each of the subsequent games. So you've got your 6 Robot Masters here. You can go in any order that you want. However, some Robot Masters are easier to handle Buster only compared to others. Like in this instance, like if you're just starting out with Mega Man and this is your first time playing the game, I would definitely recommend going with either Cutman or Bombman. I will be going with Bombman first, just because that is the actual order that I'm used to playing I remember when I first started out, I originally, excuse me, took a drink and my, did he set me up the, welcome Asterlin, good to have you here. He set up a bomb somewhere, but unfortunately it didn't set me up the bomb. No, I'm gonna give him the bomb. Let's see, and, okay, so start is actually how you select, okay. So my A button isn't used to select, it's the start button. Wow, they're really going retro for this. Because that was originally how you did it on the original NES. Ah! I forgot how annoying these things are. Ah, get away from me. Get away from me. I see these little blue balls that they're dropping. These are called bonus balls. Mega Man 1 is also unique in that it's the only title in the series to operate on a point system. Subsequent games did not do a point system. And admittedly, like, ah, get away from me. Ah, I've been shot. Yeah, this is actually, like, very... And I've been shot again. The controls actually feel, like, very slow and very, like... What's the word I'm looking for? A little bit hesitant, I guess you should say. And that's how I remember it, actually. Like, I remember that the original Mega Man was kind of janky and... like, not very well polished, but admittedly the controls are not what you go for here. Ah! I hate these guys. I loathe Sniper Joes. Though I hate these things almost as much. I forgot what these things are called officially, but they're basically like bullet bills. And they come from off screen the moment that another one, the one that's on, they're only on the screen one at a time. And, oh my god, I forgot Mega Man is slippery. He actually has momentum in this game, I completely forgot that. Ah, get away from me. And now you see why this is Bomb Man stage. He has all of the bomb. How did I not get hit? Okay, never mind, I got hit. Never mind, I got hit again. Leave me alone. God dang it. And I want that one up. Yeah, I definitely spoke too soon. I hate these Sniper Joes because literally, like, there is no weapon that I know of that can bust through their shields. You basically have to play the waiting game with them. Ah, you shot me. You shot me in the face. And again, right in the face. There we go. Okay, so the little double doors here signify that you've reached the boss. And I am probably going to die as I have less than half health. No. Ah! Well, I made it to the boss. And again, I'm probably going to die. What you want to do with Bomb Man is you kind of want to stay close to him. But at the... Ah! Yeah, he actually takes a decent amount of damage from the Mega Buster. And I got the bomb. He gave me the bomb, alright. And here I was hoping I would get through that without actually getting hit. I spoke too soon. Ah, get away from me. Yeah, you want to stay on this guy. Ah, no. You've noticed that the screen froze there for like a split second when I killed him. If that bomb had hit me before I unfroze, I guarantee you I would have died. Good evening, Bacon. Nice to have you with us tonight. I don't know if how much of that last fight you saw. But yeah, the original Mega Man was a little bit unusual in that not only did it have those... Yeah, it would have been a defeat after. It definitely would have. I would have had to redo that entire fight again, a third time. Smelly defeat. Well, it certainly would have been an explosive defeat. Okay, so... I can explain, really. I didn't have beans, I can't have beans, but I can explain. Okay, so Mega Man is an interesting series of games because when you beat a boss, you get a unique weapon. From Bomb Man, you get the Hyper Bomb. Each weapon is useful against another Robot Master, so each Robot Master has a specific weakness. The Bomb Man's weapon, the Hyper Bomb, is used against Guts Man, so that is where we'll be going next. Admittedly, Guts Man is... The theme for this level is probably my favorite track in this entire game. Like, this is a classic track for this game. And... oh no, I remember this. It's been a while since I played these games, but I remember this. You see those breaks in the line? Yeah, if you do not jump at the right moment, you fall. And you die because you fall right into the pit. Let's see if I can time these right. Oh, dear heavens. How did I... I jumped over him. I want health. Give me health. Get away from me. I forget what these duders are called, but they are freaking annoying. Not quite as annoying as the Sniper Joes, but a very close second. And, oh god, I forgot about that. Come on. Yeah, Mega Man is also annoying in that, and this is pretty much a staple for the entire series. If you beat an enemy and they are like, get away from me, and they are like put off screen, and you go back like even a pixel in return, the enemy comes back. Also, I do not want to be here with these enemies, because Mega Man is also notorious, at least the first game, there are no invincibility frames, and Mega Man is instantly killed by spikes. So, even if you get hit and you touch a spike, you die. Instantly. Oh, the big eyes, I forgot about. Actually, no, I did not forget about these guys. That does not mean that I like them. As you saw, one hit took off 1/3 of my health. I will take a 1-up. I will also take that. Okay. Okay, so that's that. So I want the bomb. Okay, so I need to use start to select it. Okay, good to know. Now... no, let me... oh, Darn you, Gutsman! Now see, if I had not had the Hyper Bomb, that would have taken a lot longer. But since I had his weakness, like 3-4 bombs, he's gone. Now, Gutsman's ability is called the Super Arm. I almost said Hyper Arm, but no, it's the Super Arm. And it allows you to pick up specific styles of blocks. There's only a few levels in the game where you actually see these. And for the most part, you don't use them unless you're like trying to get to specific areas. The only Robot Master that has like super arm blocks is our next destination. We are going after Cutman next. $60,000 points. So apparently he's a wuss compared to the rest of them. This is another like very popular track from the original game. And I hate these little dudes. They're annoying as hell. Like, see? This is a super arm block. If I equip the super arm, then I would actually be able to use that and pick it up and throw it somewhere. But since I want to save it, I am not going to do so. I don't know why they put that thing there, because it's not like it can hit you as long as you keep moving. Ugh, I almost jumped back down the pit. That probably would not have been an intelligent decision on my part. Get away from me. Ugh. These things are not quite so difficult to deal with. You just gotta know how to, like, time yourself and do the jumps the right way. And I was hoping to get that to get myself back up to full health, but yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. And I got shot. You know what? No, I'm gonna shoot you. I don't care if I don't need to, I'm going to shoot you. Okay, you can just run right past those and not have to worry about it. How did I hit that? That was some precision aiming right there. That was not precision. And one of the useful things about the Mega Buster is it can fire through walls. Get away from me. Yeah, I do not want you in my way. You are going to get in the way and going to kill me. You know what? Fudge it. I'm heading off. Move. Now see, I could sit there and just like kill these things, but I'm not going to, for the most part, because I want to get to the boss. Preferably with as much health as I possibly can. And those little scissor-like things that you saw coming out of that machine, those are basically like the items that Cutman uses and that are equipped to the top of his head. So that's basically what he uses to fight with. And I got shot in the face again. Why is it always the face? Dang it, quit shooting me in the face. Leave me alone. Oh, crap. Die, 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 die. Leave me alone. Yeah, most stages will have a big eye guarding the entrance to the Robot Master's room. Okay, so the bottom ones you have to wait until they pop up. These, I want to say you can actually, yes, gotta be a little precise with it, but you can hit them before they pop up. I had hoped to get some actual, like, you know, health from that, but... Okay. Let's see... There! Get out of the way. Get away from me. Dang it! I missed! No, I don't want the hyper bomb. I want my... Get away from me! Well, that was definitely not my shining moment. How in the world did I die to Cutman? Well, there's my, let's try this again. Hopefully the... Nope. I am not that lucky. I don't get the super arm. Blocks back. Which means I gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Though admittedly, I am used to doing it the old-fashioned way, so I can actually, like, cheese this son of a gun. Nope, get away from me! Even in death, he annoys me. That's what you get, Cutman. Oh boy. We're off to a great start. 2 deaths in the first 3 Robot Masters. Alright, so you get the Rolling Cutter from Cutman. It's actually a very usable weapon. And as you progress through the series, a lot of your weapons that you get from the Robot Masters have practical uses beyond just being used against the boss. Especially once you start getting into the games that have shield weapons. Those are very useful in certain areas of their games. So with that being said, the Rolling Cutter is our main weapon against MegaMan. He will be our next Robot Master. And MegaMan 1 is very unique in several different ways. Another one of them being... I do not want that. You know what? Give me the bomb, because apparently you can actually blow these things up with the hyper bomb. And I would rather get rid of those things than have to deal with trying to dodge them. Die. Okay, so I'm starting to get the hang of the controls here. Alright, so as I was mentioning though, like MegaMan 1 is unique in several ways, one of the most prominent of which is the fact that MegaMan himself has a weakness. More to the point, he has 2 weaknesses. And unfortunately, MegaMan's weapon is one of them. And this is our first introduction to the Yoku blocks, which are basically disappearing, reappearing blocks, and I completely fudged that. Get away from me. I'm still kind of salty about seeing that 1-up fly off screen earlier. But yes, like the Yoku blocks are basically, they vanish, and you gotta be able to see the pattern and predict where they are, so that you can actually jump on the right one at the right time. Usually you'll only see like 2, maybe 3 on the screen at a time. And thankfully I do not need that health, so I don't have to worry about it. I do not like the fact that MegaMan has momentum. That is so annoying. That is also an easy way to get killed. There. Get away from me. And let's go back to the hyper bomb and blow these little annoyances out of the water. how I'm getting so Okay, so my aiming is precise with the weapons. My jumping aim the right way, Mega Man. No. There. Yeah, my jumping precision has not been the greatest, apparently. No. No, 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 no. Get away from me. I hate these things. I think these little enemies are called Watchers. Now, you see this? These are also a different type of super arm block. You see how the block flashed for a little bit there? That means you can actually use the super arm on these. This is the magnet beam. It does seem like it's an optional choice to get for an item, but you actually do need this item. Nice, I got a twofer right there. Like, the original Mega Man is considered a classic. Like I said, it did not do very well commercially, but it did well enough that the creator begged... damn it. Ah! I am failing so hard at this. How am I failing so bad at this? But it did well enough that the original creator wanted to do a sequel. And he went before the vice president, I believe, of Capcom to actually, like, beg for a chance to do a sequel. And permission was granted. They did start development very soon on Mega Man 2. And it was eventually released in both Japan and in America, and was widely considered, for the most part... I'm going to die from this thing, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yep. Yeah, at that point it was just a matter of, well, if I'm gonna die on my terms. That thing will take off a third of your health. I had nowhere near that. I was not surviving that in any way, shape, or form. Why are you that close? Okay, as much as it annoys me, I do kind of have to use the rolling cutter to get rid of these things. Thankfully, I get more rolling cutter ammo than I do hyper bomb. No, 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 no. Why is it that the life pellets drop in the area where I cannot reach? Well, thankfully, I don't have to go back and do that again. What? You know what? I actually got an idea. Seeing that thing just gave me a... Okay, that's why I don't like messing with those things. Because the moment you are level with them, they immediately start going faster. Constantly. And if you're not careful, they will run into you and they will knock you around. Okay. Let's do this more effectively. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. I might be able to use the magnet beam to get a... yeah. Yeah, give me the magnet beam. Ha! Now that's how you platform. should have thought of that before. Thankfully, I go fast enough that I can get through these with little difficulty, but they are still kind of annoying. And with that said, we have made it to a MegaMan. You do have some super arm stuff. Why am I not facing the right way? Yeah, you see what happened there. The elect beam that MegaMan uses is one of MegaMan's main weaknesses. Just like with the big eyes, all it takes is 3 hits and you're dead. So you kind of gotta be very precise with your platforming and be able to dodge his attacks, because he can and will wreck your stuff. And it's going to hurt. Ah, get away from me. Why did I jump into that? But on the bright side, Rolling Cutter does the same amount of damage to him that he does to you. So 3 hits, done. So it's more of a matter of a stamina battle and who can avoid getting hit 3 times. And as I mentioned, there are 2 weaknesses that MegaMan has. Basically 2 robot masters where if you get hit 3 times, you are essentially finished. The Elect Beam works on the other robot master that has MegaMan's weakness. We will be going to Iceman next. Now, if I remember correctly, I absolutely hated this stage. I mean, the track is nice. Ah! But, unfortunately, the ice physics in this game leave a lot to be desired. And we have evil penguins with propellers that are basically the same as the little bullet bills from Bomb Man stage, just with a different skin slapped on. As soon as you blow one off the screen, another one comes to take its place. And I want that health. I want that health so bad. Give me that. Yeah, like, you see, ice physics. You go careening over the edge if you're not careful. And I want that thing gone. No. Okay, so... Okay, I see how it's supposed to go. There we go. See, it's a matter of looking for the pattern. And I remember that this one was horrible. So you know what? We are not going to play that game today. And I'm just going to cheese it. Because I remember that one being horrible. Okay, thankfully these little dudes don't have ice physics. Because I distinctly remember that the ice physics in this game are horrendous, as you have clearly seen already. Why are they up? Whoops. And I game overed. Like I mentioned at the start of the stream, you will probably be seeing me dying a lot. Unfortunately, 1-ups in this game do not drop as often as they do in other titles. So when I mentioned that this game has that horrific, like, first game difficulty syndrome. Yeah, there was a reason I said that. And a lot of it was because simply of the fact that health drops and one-up drops are very difficult to come across. More often than not, they're just going to drop these little bonus balls. That. Leave me alone, evil penguin. Get away from me. There. Okay. Dang it, I missed. Alright, so with water physics in Mega Man games, and I slipped right off. Water physics work a little differently in Mega Man games compared to other video games. It's because you essentially gain like no gravity for the most part in water. Yeah, get away from me. I thought for a second I was gonna fall. No, no, no! I hate these things. I really do. There. Dang it. And now you see why I absolutely despise Iceman stage. And apparently your jump button has a very small bit of lag on it, so as soon as you hit the button, you don't immediately jump. Admittedly, kind of annoying. Oh god, I thought for sure I was gonna die. I thought for sure I was dead. Oh boy. No! Why are there penguins? I hit the jump button and the jump button decided it didn't want to work. Hey, come here. Why will you not die? The only one who seems to be doing a lot of dying around here is me. Okay. Like eventually we're gonna be like another hour into the stream and it's gonna be like, take 500. Yeah, if I die again, I'm not gonna be able to magnet beam my way up there again. And another game over. Leave me alone. You're just as annoying as those little helicopter dudes. Thankfully, these guys, if you hit the top part, they die instantly. On the bright side, at least my magnet beam is like refilled. And apparently I can't hit a penguin to save my life. And suddenly I can't. Nope. There's the missing. I don't want bonus balls, I want health. No. No! I wanted the health! God dang it. Yeah, womp womp. Yeah, that pretty much sums everything up in a nutshell. On the bright side, like, I know how to fight Iceman, so if I can get to him, I'm gonna be golden. The problem is actually getting to him. Actually, you know what? Fudge this noise. And that did not work half as well as I had hoped it would. Leave. On the bright side, I'm getting really good at this one. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to magnet beam my way across again. You got to do this the old-fashioned platforming way. I'm down there just hanging off by 1 foot. No, 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 no. You do not knock me over. Leave me alone. Oh my god, yes, I want that one up. I did not get it. I don't have any other use for those except for refilling my magnet beam. Yeah, you know what? Screw you. I'm gone. I at least want to be able to go to the boss and not have to deal with that crap again. You know what? Give me some health. Give me some god dang health. I will take a 1-up. I will take a 1-up gladly. I missed the other one. As I mentioned, Iceman has the other weak... No, 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 no! How did I dodge that? I had no business dodging that, and yet I somehow did it. If that had hit me, even after Iceman had died, I would have died as well, and it would have been a defeat. And I would have had to redo that whole fight. Well, as you can clearly see, there's only one Robot Master left, and thankfully his stage is infinitely easier than the last one. Unfortunately, the boss fight, not so much. Fireman is notorious for having a rather annoying boss fight. Actually, you know what? I've got the elect beam. I'm gonna use it. The elect beam is like one of the most powerful and useful abilities in the game. Oh, no, 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 no. I do not want to fall in the lava. The lava is instant death. Yeah, my health is not low enough that I'm desperate enough to go after those. Not happening. For that being said, though, I do want to kind of show off something that your Ice Slasher can actually freeze these in place. Which, and I forgot that was annoying. Even the little, like, flame has a hitbox and can damage you. Yeah, give me some health, please. Yeah, the small energy pellets, they do not heal a lot of health, and I almost jumped right, and I did jump right into that. Spoke too soon. Why did I not move over when I hit the directional button? Okay, there we go. Why are you not? No. Get me away from there. I absolutely despise being anywhere near a ledge when there are like tons of enemies on the screen. Okay, I have found that there is no real useful way of getting through that, so I'm just gonna cheese it and use the magnet beam to get up there. Oh yeah, I forgot. More of you annoying duders. The bullet bills have returned. Actually, the elect beam though is very useful against, well, it would have been useful against those guys if they bothered showing up. No. Alright. There we go. Get me in. I just want in. I don't even care. Chances are I am going to die here. So I'll at least show you like the way the fight goes. Actually, do I have... Okay, thankfully I do have an extra... I do have 1 life. I think. Yeah, as you can see, like, Fireman's... Yeah, Fireman's fight is ridiculously annoying because you cannot avoid getting hit. No. If I get that other one to drop a... Nope, it's a bonus ball. Okay, why are you there? Okay, I should be in a much better position now that I actually have health. Let's try this again. Preferably with less dying. Okay, so apparently you gotta stay on his butt. That's the best way to do this without taking a ludicrous amount of damage. So you've got all the robot masters done. And suddenly Dr. Wily. Like, no, like real fanfare or anything, just Dr. Wily shows up. And I will always imagine Dr. Wily to have a German accent based on the American cartoon that was a prominent part of my childhood. Dr. Wily's German accent and like his Einstein-ish look like forever colored my childhood interpretation of how Germans acted. And I don't even know like why they gave him a German accent. Like, I don't even think Wily is like a traditional German name. Like, no, I really need to like go and do some research and see if I can find information on why that particular decision was made. Like, if you haven't seen the old like Mega Man cartoon, I recommend you at least give it a look because like it's not particularly well made or anything, but it's just a stupid fun show to watch. But let's go kick us some old man butt. And one thing that Dr. Wily is very well known for in these games is this. The eyebrows. He wiggles his eyebrows at you. He's got that smug little eyebrow look like, you can't get me. And of course, jump up. There we go. The Ice Slasher is useful for dealing with these idiots because it freezes them in place. And since they haven't been defeated, you basically don't have to worry about them respawning. Why did I shoot that? That was not my most intelligent decision. There. Get away from me. Like, I've seen a lot of people, like, try to do that trick and just, like, freeze them, and then they completely failed at it and ended up taking a lot of damage anyway. And... do it. Yeah, that was not my most intelligent decision. I am not going to get through there that way. Well, fudge. There we go. Took me a few tries, but I made it. Now, I am not going to try jumping up over there. I am going to go this way. Because, again, insta-death spikes. Get away from me! Get away from me! Oh, I lost a health. Now, poo. I'm not particularly interested in that. But I can get rid of those with the elect beam as well. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mind taking a hit there just because I knew if I got hit and fell back into the spikes, I was going to die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just insta-death. And I jumped too soon. Or too much. Okay, let's try that again. Actually, it's probably better that I did that. Jump up in the air where I can hit you with this. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not gonna get that lucky twice in a row, I know. And somehow I did. Well, I'll be darned. Alright, get these things out of my way. And I missed. But on the bright side, I managed to do that a lot quicker than I did the first time. I remember correctly. There we go. So those little dudes should be showing up above here. Yep. And I managed to actually knock that right into me, so yay. Why? Let's see. It's times like this I wish I had a shield weapon, just because it would make dealing with these idiots so much easier. I actually managed to get through that without getting hit this time. Hallelujah. Okay. Let's see if we can make our way across here without... I spoke way too soon. Please don't tell me I have to get across this again. No. Ay, ay, ay. These guys seem to do like some random dance, and I don't know why. Yeah, if I can get these... Okay. That was so much easier doing it that way. Alright, so this is why the magnet beam is actually required. You have to have it to get up there. There is no other way to get up there. You have to have them. Why did I bring up the hyper bomb? I'm used to the Mega Muster being up at the top. Oh god, I remember this. This is one of the most infamous bosses in Mega Man history. The Yellow Devil. And apparently his, you can actually cheese this guy. Like, I'm gonna try to do it, like, legit the first time, and that's not gonna work. Like, there is actually a glitch that was mentioned in Nintendo Power that you can actually, like, glitch this guy out. Because he is next to impossible to do legit. Just because of how fast his parts move. But if you hit the select button, you can actually, like, cheese him out, pretty much, by registering his... And I don't think that's gonna work. Because the select... Oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I have to beat this guy legit. This is gonna be fun. He's moving way faster than I remember from the original. On the bright side, though, I've actually got his pattern down for the most part. I just keep failing. Okay, got him. Why do I keep doing that? Ah, fooge. What's that? Game over number 4 now? Brilliant. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get through that. I'm not threading that needle. Yeah, I had to take that hit. There was no way I was getting out of there. Okay. I actually get that first try. Well, how about that? Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Let's see. Can I at least get some health back at least? There we go. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted this. But at least he's up there, so he's not gonna bother me. Okay. Let's get my magnet beam back so I don't have to worry about it. No. There we go. That was so much easier to do. And now we've made it to the Yellow Devil again. Dang it. That's right. Dang it, I hope that I could pop him twice, but not quite that lucky. And he keeps shooting me. How is he able to aim so well? And I completely jumped into that. Let's try this again. Nope. You are not gonna get me again. Damn it! Why did I hit the button? Yeah, I am failing really hard at this. Like, I know the pattern, but my fingers are getting too twitchy. Yeah, that is rough. Wait. Actually, you know what? I might be able to cheese this guy after all. Let's do it this way. I'm not gonna get through this idiot like in this the way that I'm doing so far. Admittedly, like, it's been a while since I played this game, but this... Yeah, and I couldn't even hit him. Come on. Okay, you saw that how I, like, ripped off, like, half of his health in one go? That is, like, that's basically... Nintendo Power themselves basically, like, admitted to this glitch, so I don't feel quite so bad about using it. There we go. Finally. Ugh. Fudge this boss. Later versions of him are easier to deal with, but this one was notorious because you don't get any kind of health regain. Oh, and that's why I hate those guys. Please tell me that's okay. Thank God, I don't have to go through the first stage again. Yeah, you come over here and die like a good little robot. I don't care if they're technically robots, so they're not alive. I am not happy with these guys. Get away from me. And as you can see, they are clearly like respawning everywhere. I forgot about that. Dang it, Cutman, get away from me. And this is the beginning of the old school boss rush that Mega Man games were very, like, infamous for. No. And I still got hit. Which means I am probably going to die. Yeah, give me that health. I know it's not going to help much probably, but I want that health. And I forget who I think it's Fireman that's down here. Oh no, it's Elecman. That's even worse. Yeah, that was bad. Well, at least I know what to prepare myself for. No! You know what? Fudge this. I'm going Elect Beam. No. You get the frick away from me. You guys are evil. Let's refill a little bit of Elect Beam. And Cutman is going to be our first boss. Yeah, get away from me. Die. Hey. You are more annoying than I remember, Cutman. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, thank goodness, I got the health. Which means I should be able to do something against Elecman this time. There we go. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Alright. Get out of the way. Nope. Thought I could get through that without getting hit. I did not. Okay, so the Elect Beam is very useful for dealing with these guys, and I want that. I want that so bad. There we go. I don't know if you realized, but when MegaMan like falls off a cliff, he has like zero like build up. He just falls like a sack of potatoes. Well, I could have done with some more health, but you know what? That works. Alright. You know what? There we go. And that is a large energy pellet for weapons, so I will take that. I cannot remember who is the next, like, boss in the boss rush. Oh, thank goodness. I got a 1-up. I now have full lives from, like, the start. Oh no, copy MegaMan. I remember this guy. I hated this guy. Yeah, I am not going to beat him as I am, so you know what? I'm just gonna show you, like, the fight. Did that really just happen? You gotta be kidding me! How in the world did I beat him when I had less than a third of my health? I must have gotten really lucky in him not shooting at me. Because normally he's a heck of a lot harder to hit, and I wasn't even using his weakness. Technically, his weakness is the Firestorm, Fireman's weapon. Ah, get away from me. You know what? We'll do that. Okay. That takes care of that. Oh, crud. You know what? I will take the 1-up. I know my Elect Beam is like in the crapper right now, but I don't care. Now I can literally just stand here and let the current take me. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. Damn. I'm going to... Okay, there we go. Yay, health. Alright, so I must be coming up on the boss room. Nope, I'm coming up on a bunch of bullet bills. Fudge you, bullet bills. I know that that's not what these guys are called, but I'm calling them bullet bills, and I am... Somehow my luck has taken a complete 180, and I am now getting 1-ups up the wazoo. Okay, we've reached the boss of Wily 2. Its weakness is the super arm. So you'll see that there are some super arm blocks here. However, it is much easier to just like not use them at the start. Okay, now we can use them. Got it! And when you beat it with the super arm, you don't even get like the explosion thing. It just vanishes. Those are just some of the little quirks that are in this original game. Oh crap. Not these idiots again. Okay, well at least the life dropped somewhere where I could get it. Okay. Leave me alone. Go away. Now, believe it or not, you can I believe you can actually farm that little energy pellet. Yes. So I'm going to make very gratuitous use of that to get my weapon energy back up. Because I believe this is the rest of the boss rush. Is going to be pretty much like this, the rest of this level. And I want maximum energy on everything. Okay. Yes, I even want my magnet beam maxed out because you never know when you're gonna need it. Well, maybe not the max. Oh, actually got maxed out anyway. And like you'll notice here, like there's a bunch of little like gutsman duders sitting there. I could not tell you why they are like this, but from what I understand, Dr. Wily has some kind of obsession with Gutsman, and I could not tell you the faintest reason why. But you will find several bosses in Mega Man that are kind of like homages to Gutsman. And we got these things back from Gutsman stage. Maybe. There we go. No! Apparently I needed to use Magnet Beam on that. I did not realize that that thing was that... No! And I'm losing all of the 1-ups that I just got. Okay, so I'm back down to 3 lives. Okay, let's try this again with less dying. Alright, so I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna be too concerned with that right now. I just want to get the heck out of here. Leave me alone. Okay, so I do need my magnet beam, unfortunately. No! I tried to jump onto the little platform and it didn't let me jump. How dare you? Ay, ay, ay. We are having a glorious time. So let's max out our stuff again. Maybe not like max it out, but like get it up to a respectable level to where I can, like, you know, use stuff. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. But that will work. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's get magnet beam back on, and let's do this without failing hard. Okay. So I want that 1-up. Good. Ah. Why did that not work? At this rate, I'm going to end up game overing again. I had hoped to like dive in a little into MegaMan 2, but yeah, as you can see, that's probably not gonna happen very much. There we go. Yeah. That's the thing about these retro games. They're very fun, but they can also be stupid hard. Even to those who are very used to them. Like me, I grew up with this game. Like, this game pretty much, like, defined a good chunk of my childhood. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make that. So I'm just gonna wait for it to come back. Why did you grab onto the stupid thing again? There we go. There we go. I wanted the 1-up, and I wanted that little shuriken looking thing because that refilled all of my weapon energy. So now we have to deal with the rest of the robot masters. And thankfully I have full health. Okay, so you got Bomb Man, who his weakness was Fireman's weapon. even though we never got to use it. Ah, crud. Okay. And I believe Gutsman is the last one. Oh no, it's Iceman. Ah, crud. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yep, I died. Yep, and now I gotta refight them. Why are you... Go away! I remember why I hated this boss rush. This is why Mega Man is considered, like, stupid hard. Oh boy. You know what? Fudge this noise. Get out of here. And I'm probably gonna die to Gutsman. I didn't even get a chance to jump. Hey. That was rough. I'm hoping that I can at least finish this game. Why you gotta torture me like that? Why'd you have to do that? Why? How dare you? Teasing me with that daggum one-up? That was rude. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I really don't care much about that thing right now because I got what I wanted. And I've got a decent amount of weapon energy left. There we go. That's how you're supposed to deal with Bomb Man. Now comes the annoying one. And it was a double KO. I tried to cheese him and I ended up failing hard. Dang it. Okay, let's try this again. Why? Ay, ay, ay. Get away from me. Ah! I I couldn't move, I could only jump. What was up with that? I forgot how glitchy this game is. And the worst part is I'm going through all of my freaking firestorm at a horrendous rate, and I am not happy with that. Because I need that for the final boss. Alright, let's try this again. There. Okay, there we go. So I could move, it's just, it was delayed. And I could not tell you why. Nope. Oh, thank God. We have just about made it to the final boss. I am probably going to die here. Let's see. Yep. Do I at least get the, Okay, I do. I'm gonna try using the firestorm on him real quick and see how that works. Okay. Alright, Wily. Let's get you this time. I'm gonna get you. Holy crap. Damn. I don't know. This boss rush in particular is horrendous. This is why Mega Man 1 is considered the hardest in the series. It is also a good indicator of why when people recommend that you start with in the Mega Man series, they recommend you start with 2. Because 1 is stupidly hard comparing to number 2. And the main reason for that is energy tanks. They were not introduced until Mega Man 2, but they were pretty much a staple for the series for the rest of the time. Like, even X had their own variant on... No! Of course. I should have just counted my luck and taken... No! And I'm gonna game over again. Before I can even get to the dang boss rush. Yeah, you can see like where the difficulty spike comes in compared to the others. It's crazy how difficult these games are, at least the early ones. And number 1 is like a monster. Like, I don't remember having this much trouble with it as a kid. What am I doing wrong? Jeez. Yeah, give me my magnet beam back. Because I'm going to need it. Why am I just getting bonus balls? I don't want bonus balls, I want health and I want 1-ups. Well, now I kind of need that 1-up. Yeah, I kind of need that right now. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Alright. I've got him down pat. Like, he's easy. Stop running into me. Yes, he ran directly into my fist. No, get me away from there. Yeah, I am probably gonna die. Yep. You cannot dodge that first one. I do not know why. Yeah, you know what? Well, how about that? Took him out Buster only without even getting hit. There is no way to like predict where those little fireballs are going to pop up. It's impossible. Like, I've heard that there are people that could actually, like, do, like, no-hit runs of that guy, but I could never imagine how you would do it. No! You cannot dodge that! How in the world are you supposed to dodge that? Jeez Louise! Ay, fluff and feathers. I had no idea. I do not remember having anywhere near this amount of trouble with this game before. Then again, like, younger me was probably a heck of a lot more skilled. Okay. Let's try this again. Alright. Come on. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with the, let's see. Okay, I've got full Firestorm. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm just going to Buster only this dude. Because apparently I can actually, like, I can take him. Yeah, you just keep doing that. Ah, get away from me. Ay. And you literally cannot get through this guy without taking obscene amounts of damage. Get away from me. Okay. No! I had a pattern. Like, oh my god. Why did he jump right? Why is he throwing bombs right next to me? He's not supposed to throw the bombs when he's right next to you. I'm gonna die. There's no way that I am not gonna die. How do you beat this guy without taking ridiculous amounts of damage? Yeah, please just keep doing that. Yeah, get away from me. Yeah, I have got to look. I might have to look up, like, how you're even supposed to do that. And please leave. I do not like that guy. I do not like that guy at all. No! No! Why was he constantly jumping at me? Damn you, Gutsman. No! Hey, hey, hey. These guys are annoying the heck out of me now. Oy. I didn't even hit anything. What hit me? Oh yeah. Yep. I think we've well established that I am a failure at this. You know what? I'm not even going to try. Oh, thank heavens. Now, if I can just get the, like, actual one-up that's over here, I might actually be in a decent spot. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I feel like I may have been onto something there. Yep, get away from me. Okay, I want to look up something really quick. I want to see if there's supposed to be like an actual like way to beat this guy. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, so I'm a little bit better off. So apparently you gotta take it slower with him. Please die. Get away from me. I do not want to. You will kill me in one shot. No. Oh, thank heavens. I actually managed to finally get through that again. A leg beam is probably the only thing that actually will damage him besides the firestorm, so I'm going to go in with that. Yep, and I got killed. But at least I didn't use up enough firestorm that it was gonna leave me wanting. So now I'm going in full health, full firestorm. Let's see if we can do this finally. Alright, old man, I'm gonna kick your butt. Dang it. How on earth are you supposed to beat him like that? Unless I use the elect beam for the second half of the fight, and then I can probably just stay under him. That might work better. We'll try that real quick. Because right now what I'm doing isn't working all that well. And that's not working either. Alright, so Firestorm is probably the way to go. I just gotta figure out how to deal with that second form. Because the first form is easy. Oh my god, I got him! I beat him! I finally beat Dr. Wowie! That was annoying! But I finally got a freaking rhythm going. And that took us dang near 2 hours to do. Whew! MegaMan has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wowie and restored the world to peace. Clearly we have beaten Dr. Wily and he will never ever be a problem for us ever again, clearly. Fight, MegaMan, for everlasting peace. Oh boy. As frustrating as this game was, I enjoyed it. Like, for me it was a revisit to my childhood. Like, I remember, like, playing this game repeatedly. Like, even after, like, beating it several times, like, I still enjoyed just picking it back up again and playing. But again, most people you meet who are fans of the franchise will tell you, hands down, if you're gonna start with a Mega Man game, start with 2. And this is what Rock's original design sprite was before he was converted into Mega Man. Surprisingly enough, like, you learn about Mega Man's sister Roll early on in the series, like I think as early as Mega Man 2 or 3, but you don't actually see her like in game for a decent amount of time actually. Actually, nope, never mind. There is. I completely forgot. I cannot remember ever seeing this ending sprite. So that is actually what Roll's original sprite looked like. And presented by Capcom USA. So, yes, as I mentioned, this was Capcom's first foray into the, Whoop, that is not what I wanted to do. Alright, so we'll, yes, we will go ahead and stop there. So we'll go to the database for a second, and we can talk a little more about the game before we end things for the night. I was hoping to start a little bit on number 2, but clearly that didn't happen because I am complete garbage at the original. Things will probably go much smoother for us in future Mega Man games, because I do want to go ahead and start doing this as a series now. I am still going to be going into Legend of Legaia and Asha in Monsterland probably next week, but at the same time though, I do kind of want to get started with this, and this is going to be a lot of fun just going through these older games and watching me completely fail at them. As you have obviously seen here, I lost track of how many game overs I had before I finally managed to off Dr. Wily. And even then I had to use that stupid cheese glitch to do a good chunk of it. Because otherwise I would have died a lot more. Just because of Iceman in that last boss rush. But I definitely enjoyed this, as even if my frustration was a little evident, like, it's still a lot of fun for me. Because for me it's more so of like, okay, well that clearly didn't work. What am I doing wrong? How am I gonna get past this challenge? But again, the future games are going to be infinitely easier because I don't have to deal with the annoyance of not being able to replenish my life. Because from Mega Man 2 onwards, you have energy tanks. And energy tanks are the greatest blessing that this series ever gave us. You will see what I mean next week whenever we do start with the next game in the series, because I do plan on doing this again next week. I guess you consider this like a little retro series that we're doing. So one interesting thing though about this game as well compared to the other ones, the robot masters from this game are Dr. Light's original inventions. Like, he created Rock, Roll, their brother Proto Man, or as he's called in the Japanese variant, Blues. Clearly Dr. Light had a good naming convention going with his robots. Most of the main characters that are like outside of robot masters or humans are named after actual like musical terms for the most part. But these 6 robot masters, Gutsman, Cutman, Fireman, Iceman, Electman, and Bombman, were all Dr. Light's original creations. Dr. Wily reprogrammed them and stole them in his attempt to conquer the world. Like, Gutsman was originally a land clearing and construction robot. Electman, obviously a robot that controls electricity. I believe he was originally designed to work with nuclear power plants and monitor their energy levels. He's also the fastest of the original robot masters, which makes him a little bit more difficult to deal with. Fireman was a waste disposal robot, and that was kind of where his stage took place, was in a waste disposal facility. Though why they had lava all over the place, I could not tell you. And then Bombman worked pretty often with Gutsman in doing land clearing projects. He was also meant for demolition projects as well. Iceman was actually a research robot. He was meant for conducting research and guarding researchers at the South Pole. His Ice Slasher actually is one of the few weapons that does not do physical damage to an enemy. Like, you see a couple of them throughout the series, but this was the original. Like, his Ice Slasher does not damage the opponent, it just freezes them in place when they're hit with it. And then Cutman clearly is a logging robot that was meant for helping with deforestation efforts. And then you've got the original Wily machine. See, that was the little bubble robot that we fought. Copy Mega Man. You see a couple of copy variants throughout the series, but that was the original, and admittedly I am still shocked that I managed to beat that thing the first try while I was still at like a third of my original health. Because even like beating him with his weakness, the Firestorm, is a pain. And I managed to beat him with the Elect Beam somehow. And then clearly the Yellow Devil, which gave me probably the second most trouble in this game, other than Dr. Wily himself in that final boss rush. Because fudge that boss rush! Jeez! Thankfully though, the Yellow Devil was easier to deal with just because of the fact that he has a pattern that is like identical no matter what. Future variants actually do different patterns, so you have to be on your toes more to deal with those, but they're not near as difficult as this one because again you can refill your health. And then you've got the little Metals, or Mets as we like to call them in the fandom. They're probably the most common robot that you will find in the series, and they're in every single game so far. And I see a hydrate message from Stacy. Thank you very much. I do kind of need to hydrate. I can feel my throat parched a little bit. Oh, that felt better. But again, Mets are pretty much like your common enemy. Like, they are basically the Mega Man equivalent to a Goomba from Mario. They're in every game just about. They're pretty ubiquitous and well known for being alongside the main protagonist. And then you've had all these other monsters and robots that you had to deal with. I did not realize that these little duders were called Pepes. Bun bees. So that's what these little idiots are called. I hated these guys. Blasters, footholders. I had originally thought that these guys were called Pikmin, but apparently it's Pickleman. An industrial robot created by giving arms and legs to a metal. Well, that explains the head. And then Big Eyes. Oh god, I hated these idiots so much. What's the museum? Oh, so it's just the production art. You see this like little chibified version of Dr. Light and Dr. Wily pretty commonly through the early games, and they don't become more streamlined until later on, like at least I think Mega Man 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see down at the bottom, you probably can't see it too much down at the bottom here, but there are a series of 6 little like partial Mega Man helmets that signify each one of the games in this collection. The first one has gone gold, which means we have completed the first game. So next week we will be diving into Mega Man 2. I'll talk more about that one next week. I will probably do this in conjunction with our next Storytime stream, because I realized from the Storytime on Wednesday, talking for 2 straight hours hurts the throat like you wouldn't believe. So instead of just doing a strictly Storytime stream next week, probably next Wednesday, since that'll be my last off day before I start my new job. But next Wednesday, we will be doing another Storytime stream where we will be continuing on with Treasure Island. We'll do that for about an hour, and then we will start on Mega Man 2. I'm not sure if we'll be able to complete it in like an hour and a half, but we will try to get as far into it as we can. Because thankfully with this collection, I can actually save my progress, which you could not do in the originals, which is going to make this so much easier for making a series out of it. So I am kind of looking forward to that. And later on, I will probably try to get a schedule out by Sunday before the RFL stream, because even though Sunday is the 3rd of July, we actually will be going to enjoy a local fireworks show that evening, so that's why I kind of had to push the RFL stream up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon instead of its usual 8 p.m. start time. So I'll be back on Sunday to finish up RFL with you guys, and I'm looking forward to that a lot because this is pretty much the culmination of our first major RPG project. So overall, like, I enjoyed this again, even though my frustration was probably very evident. But this is a series that very close to me and near and dear to my childhood. So I'm looking forward to kind of sharing this with all of you. So for now, we'll kind of just back up out of there. And actually, I want to see what these challenges are real quick. Mega Man 1 remake. Time to beat. Fetching a leaderboard. Oh, so these are like little, like stage-like challenges that you have to beat in a certain amount of time. Okay. So you've got to complete different challenges in order to unlock the new ones. Interesting. That's actually kind of fun. I might try to do these later on after we actually like... I might actually just do these on my own time just to see what they're like. But I had a lot of fun. I hope the rest of you did as well. But for now, we'll kind of just say goodnight. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some rest for tonight because we do have some stuff we need to do tomorrow. And I want to make sure that we're well rested and stuff. Plus, I cleaned earlier today. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bacon. So, again, thank you all for being here. I enjoy doing this for all of you. The more I stream, the more fun I have with it, thankfully. And I don't feel like it's burning me out as much as I expected it to. So, with that being said, we'll meet again on Sunday for the final dungeon of RFL. Until then, this is Alden Food Dry, signing off.